what was your reaction to the fire in the booth?
My reaction to my first fire in the booth was pretty much what catapulted me into like the public eye a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like my first warm-up session was good and it got people talking, and odd videos got people talking, but that put me on like a big platform where I was like, a lot of people were listening to me, a lot of people were listening to that.
Sure.
And yeah, the reaction to that was, well, to be honest, the whole Palestine lyric situation sort of overshadowed everything, but in a way, like, it's kind of a blessing in disguise for me, because everyone was talking about this political subject, but everybody was talking about it. It was in the news, it was in different blogs, like everyone in the UK was going mad about it. So it was like the #1 trending topic like the next day. So it was very like quick how things just like suddenly all piled on, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, that was one of the big opportunities, the big chances that I was talking about. Like,
sure, it did blow up the internet, right? You know,
yeah.
Why did you think? Why in your mind did they think to censor Free Palestine when, like you say, you know, they was putting it on the news, on their own channel, at the BBC News? Why censor?
I think they say it's to remain impartial, but personally, I think they're just trying to protect their investment. They're trying to. They know that that it's very political for them. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's just one of them. I don't even think it was something that they knew would end up being such an issue. So, because I went back the next time and I said it again, and that time they left it in.
Yeah, the Friday goes part two.
Yeah, it causes grief. It caused them grief. So I think they learned from it, but I don't know why they deleted it. I think they just don't. I think they say they want to remain impartial, but I think they know what side they're kind of on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is fine. You can have your side. It's up to you what side of the fence you're on. You know what I mean? We're on different sides, but it don't mean we can't communicate or, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, like you say, it brought a lot of attention to yourself, a lot of attention to this situation. What do you think about the current situation in Afghanistan?
Oh, bro, I was talking to my dad about it this morning. Like, it's a little bit deceiving because we're told one thing, and like I've looked on the Snapchat maps where you can go to different areas in Afghanistan, and I've had a look around. I've seen what people are up to around there, and people are just getting on with their day-to-day life, going out, eating food, like in shopping centers. So it's not like if I was to not have seen that, my perception of it would have been way more warped. But seeing that like gave me a different perception of it. I don't know, like when the footage comes out of a guy hanging from the rope on the helicopter, and we're immediately told, oh look, they're hanging bodies from helicopters. And then it comes out like it's not, it's just some nutter. I don't think these people like it's obvious for one, yeah. They're not America and sort of the Western world aren't interested in being heroes. They don't want to save the day. They don't want to fly in. They don't want to put their capes on, fly in and rescue all the poor civilians. Like, that's not the case. As much as they tell you that's the case, that's not the case.
Exactly.
And with Afghanistan, like, we all know why people are invading Afghanistan and countries like that, because if you look back through history, them countries are where most of human civilization started. And the reason it was able to start there is because it was so rich in minerals and rich in oil and rich in water and rich in gold and rich in, their land is just rich. It's like the Graceland of wealth. Like, if you're if you're a capitalist, you want to get in there. And we all know the agenda behind people like these. It's not the people on the ground's fault, because they think, yeah, they're there and they think we're going to save these people, we're going to do good for these people, but they don't give a fuck. Once the war's over and they got what they want, and they take the troops and they bring the troops back, they're leaving all of this shit. And you know, it's no coincidence that these soldiers that they're saying is the Taliban. Well, they're all carrying American guns. They're flying American planes. They're driving American tanks. They got American. You know what I mean?
They've got the whole American arsenal. Yeah, of course.
I don't like to act like I know every little detail, so I don't want to go into detail. But I think some things are just plain as day. Like, you can't really ignore it. But you can go into it, and they'll just say you're one of these tinfoil hat guys. But some things are plain to see. Do you know what I mean? But